Thudium, you traveled the furthest to come here this morning. Tell us, where did you come from?
Vancouver, Washington.
And talk to the mic.
Vancouver, Washington.
Vancouver, Washington. And I think when you hear her story, you understand a little bit about why she traveled down.
Ever since I was a little kid, I've grown up in a Christian home and have known God basically ever since I was born. When I felt myself first give my life to Him, I was in 3rd grade, but in 4th grade, I felt like I really knew Him more like my father. In 3rd grade, my younger brother died of a rare brain cancer. He was diagnosed when he was 2 years old and died when he was 7. After he died in February, my good thoughts about God slowly slipped my mind as I began to doubt Him. Why did Graham die? Why did God take him so early? Does He really love me if He let my brother leave this world? I was like this for a month or two, but as we continued to go back to church and pray and read the Bible, I slowly came back to Jesus. I never stopped believing, but I would say I was far enough away from Him to have to come back. At the start of my 4th grade year, in the late winter or early spring, I realized why God took my brother. He was using a deep struggle to make me stronger and deeper in my faith. But with that also came a deep burden. I realized all those years I fought with my brother, never stuck up for him, and most important, I never genuinely apologized to him. He always loved me and cheered me on, but I never did for him. It really broke me, and I felt that I was the worst sister Graham could ever have. It makes me really disappointed that I never once said sorry and meant it. I cried about this all the time. Even though my parents said otherwise, I never really believed them. After 6 months later, I moved to Vancouver, and I decided to go to Kingsway Christian School. I finally found a school where everyone believes what I believe, and all my friends are Christians too. It's a good place with good people and a good Christian atmosphere. When I started there, my relationship in God grew because of one teacher. I was put in a class with Miss Kip as my teacher, and she actually understood me and encouraged me. She helped put Jesus more in my life, and because her younger brother has died too, she helped me slowly realize that I wasn't really a bad sister and that God called Graham for a reason. She couldn't be here today. She's in Washington, D.C., but I would still like to thank her for changing my life in ways nobody else could. Today, I am here to publicly declare my faith. I am here to tell my story. I am here to hopefully inspire you if you're either a struggling Christian or if you need motivation to become a believer in Christ. I specifically decided to do this at Oasis rather than my current church for 2 reasons. I grew up here, and I wanted my baptism to be as personal as it can get, with the people I consider as my family and the pastor that I consider as an uncle or a cousin. I love you all, and I feel very privileged to be baptized here today.
Chris and Louise, many here in this room have begun the journey with Oasis the last couple of years. You don't know your story. We love you. You will always be a part of our family. Thanks for coming all the way down from Vancouver.